I'd like to just highlight the people who actually use the word convivial during the meeting. I like Shruti and Marzia were kind of conscious about it. It was really good. They used it in a very good way, describing their Marzia's evaluation and Shruti's airport experience. That was really good. Vikram used it once describing a convivial moment. He was having a convivial moment while he was waiting for the sun to go up. That was it. It wasn't. It was used sparingly, unfortunately, maybe because it was such a small crowd. So just to evaluate on the diction and the grammar and in general the language used during the meeting, I just would like to highlight a few perhaps things that we need to improve on first. That one of us said, I have been with TMC for I am with TMC for a few months. It could have been I have been with TMC for a few months already. And then Marzia, well, she's not here, but she kept on saying develop. It could have been develop. So it's syllabic. You're supposed to pronounce all the letters in that word. So it's develop. And on top of that, she did use a very good simile comparing our club to a developing country. That was really good. I'm not sure if I would describe it as we have limited resources. Last year we did not have limited resources. This year, yes, we do have limited resources. But she did describe it really well in terms of manpower. Last year we did have limited resources in our club, but now I think we have developed into something a force to contend with in the other I mean at least in area 4. I'm hoping we get past that, but at least we've proven ourselves. So I think she described it pretty well. And there's one thing that she said, clean sweep of victory. I like that American, well, it's an American idiom if I'm not mistaken. I don't hear it that much here in Singapore, but when you watch a lot of American shows, they're like clean sweep. It's a clean sweep. So we did have a clean sweep last Saturday of the win, with Deb and Vikram winning the area S4 speech contest, prepared speech and table topic. So it was really a clean sweep. If I am going to describe the prepared speeches, I did hear a lot of really good figures of speech with Shravan. He did provide us a really good simile, saying that it's like Bangalore is like the Silicon Valley of India, which is true, and he did. But I just would like to maybe mention that you should have used the word departed rather than departure, because departed it's describing the dead. Departure is someone leaving. So departed would have been the better word to use. I really like when you said my paycheck is like a line graph. You gave us. Sorry?
Sign graph.
Oh, sign graph. I thought it's line graph. I thought I heard line graph. But anyway, so it was a good simile. You gave us a vivid description of what was it like you living from paycheck to paycheck. So that was good. Shruti also provided really good figures of speech. I mean, I wish we could share that maybe in YouTube a lot. If you don't mind, maybe we can like show it to the other members in the future, because I personally thought that she did a really good storytelling tonight when she said that the frequency of the bells were greater than the ones in an Indian temple. That was a really good metaphor. There's something here like as pure as pieces of puzzles. That was really good. Tears were greater than the Niagara Falls. That was really touching. We kind of felt the emotion there. That we all know Niagara Falls has really strong currents, so the tears flowing down. It's like Niagara. And then you ended your speech with, all I could see was darkness. All I could feel was water. You vividly described how it was like being stuck in the water and near death. So that was quite emotional. And then Cohen followed it up with "After the darkness comes the sun," describing Sunny. That was a really good break. I mean, transitioning from something really emotional and then Cohen saying something like that, maybe it brought us back to reality that, hey, this is a melodramatic. It's time to go back to something sunny. And there goes Sunny. And so Sunny, I like the opening, near and dear. Theo has already highlighted it. It's rhyming words, and I think I can resonate with this that you stuff your life in 4 suitcases. So it's an exaggeration, but it's something that we can still relate to. Well, it's so it really is true that you're really 4 suitcases. Okay, then
then we should call the Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah, definitely. And for the speeches, unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture much of Theo's and Vikram's, but I like the money, margaritas, and Marilyn Monroe. It described what you were waiting for in America.
In Manhattan.
In Manhattan, yeah. So you keep knocking, keep getting better, it gets better. That's something that probably we can take away from this session. And Vikram, I've heard your speech so many times. So I'm sorry, I took the liberty of writing down the notes while you were doing your speech. But overall, we're so proud of you. We're so proud of what you've achieved for the group. So yeah, that is my language evaluation. I hope we all learned something.
That's fantastic.